Woo! What is up, fellers? Just fucking around. Got off work, not early, but not super late either. Just regular late. I'm always getting off work super late because I just have that much work to do, dude. Always fucking working. Luckily, though, it doesn't really affect me negatively at all because what are my hobbies? Playing guitar and video games. What do you think I've fucking done at work? Brought video games and guitar. So, it's kind of whatever. And my job's pretty sweet because a lot of the time, it's not that hard of work to be done. It's just a lot of mindless, repetitive, letting machines and computers do the heavy lifting for me. So a lot of the time, I work really fast and hard at first, get everything set up, and then basically I'm pushing a button for the next hour or so, casually on and off, and not really doing much physical labor, and fucking job makes money for me, basically. So I have one of the best jobs in the world. It's artistic, it pays good, it's fun, it's rewarding, I'm good at it. This is the best you can expect for bullshit capitalism. Have a fair paying job, not too much to the point where you're obviously an evil bastard who's abusing workers, and not too little to the point where you're definitely poor and you can't afford anything except maybe the basics and you're gonna die soon. Like, both of those suck. You kind of want the happy middle ground, and I'm lucky that I have that. I'm one of the 1 or 2% of Americans who are lucky enough to have a lifestyle like that. So my life is fucking sweet. I'm living in the top 1%. The top, what is it, 0.001% of the 1%, though. Ooh, those people are all super evil. Yeah, the Epstein class, child molester, pedophile, genocide, endless war, creating monster people. Why do you think they're so powerful and rich? They're doing evil shit all the time and no one can stop them. They got their fucking finger on the trigger that's of the gun that's pointed at the head of the fucking world. Like, I don't have a fucking army that'll do my bidding, but political tyrant dictator types do. And the shadowy political billionaire types that back them. Yeah. I'd like to grab a weapon and find these assholes and, murder them all. Slowly and painfully, because it's what they deserve. Sure. But what if I were to actually act on that? Oh, they'd find me real quick and kill me probably pretty quick. I might be able to take a few of their henchmen down before they put a bullet in my brain, but that's the best I can do. That sucks. So it's not worth the risk. If I'm going to put my life on the line, I want to have a fair shot at slaughtering a billionaire or two like Mangione, you know what I mean? Come on, right? What are we doing this for? You don't value my life very much if you want me to take such a risk. See, that's the problem here. That's the real problem. So many people lie. They're just like, I am not violent. I don't want to hurt anybody. Bullshit. There's people that suck, and the only way to stop them is with violence. So, and then there's people who are just assholes who want to be violent. So, those are the two kinds of people. So, which one are you? Hey, if someone's trying to kill you, how do you stop them without also resorting to violence, possibly killing them? I guess the key is to become Batman, right? You never kill anyone, but you beat the shit out of them just enough within an inch of their life to make them stop. I don't know. It seems impossible. Also, it's not a thing. Batman's not real. There's not a human out there who's so badass they know how to punch a person and almost kill him, but make sure they don't, okay? Come on. See, how do you handle this situation? Evil, super rich people who are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. Rape your children, send you to war, poison you, right? They do it all the time, right? Do it all the time. It's not likely to happen to me. I live closer to the 1%. I'm a luckier human being in this extremely luck-based world, apparently. I haven't gotten sick. I haven't gotten hurt. I'm almost 40. Fucking had money pretty much all my life, decent amount, you know. Dad was white in the military, master sergeant. After he got out of work, he was a property manager. My mom, she always did jobs here and there, on and off. So, you know, and she comes from a wealthy family. My dad, not so much. He had to work for everything, and of course, military. He was an evil Imperial Corps stooge, you know. But at least he wasn't like, you know, super violent and murderous. Like he didn't kill people. Although he did beat me. That was nice. He did beat me a few times. So he was a piece of shit. Let's get real. But that's my background, okay? That's where I come from. So you can see you can see why I feel the way I do. Yeah, billionaire types, fucking awful. Worst people in the world. And the politicians too. They're all scum. They're all scum. I used to think, oh, maybe there's one or two. Maybe it's Rashida Tlaib or Ilhan Omar or AOC or one of those nice seeming ladies. Nah, they all suck too. They're all backed by giant corporate entities. You know, they make votes and decisions that ruin people's lives. You know, it's true. It's true. This is bad. These are bad people. Yeah, these are the luckiest of us in society that are propped up on a fucking pedestal. You know, everyone kissing their ass and shit. Yeah, sure, they have a lot of haters, but what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. How many average people suffer on the street and die every day for whatever reason? Tons of us, all the time. How many times do you see like a rich asshole get what they deserve? Hardly ever. That's why it's such big news whenever something like the Napa Valley billionaire got stomped by an elephant. Yeah, you heard about that one? This fucking dickhead was trying to show off in front of his rich buddies. You know, he was doing that, look how stupid this elephant is, guys. Look how close I can get to it with my gun. I can practically walk right up to this dumb fucking animal and put my fucking rifle to its head, and it doesn't even know what I'm about to do. It's a fucking retard. Check it out, guys. Aren't I so funny? He was doing that. That dipshit. It's like some fucking Game of Thrones fucking retard king shit behavior, you know? Anyway, this guy obviously thinks he can just do whatever he wants. That elephant was like, no, I'm not having it. How about I fucking kill you because you're just a scrawny, rotting sack of meat, and I am a fucking elephant. It has like 100 times your strength in just this foot. How about you feel it, motherfucker? Squish. Crushed his skull, fucked him up. Murdered the guy that he was with, too, yeah. And, yeah, he was gasping for air on the ground after being stomped on. Just like, help me, help me. And the elephant was walking away like, I took care of that shit. And the guy was like, help me. And then the elephant turned around and was like, oh, you're still not... Okay, I guess I need to finish the job. She came back and smushed him a little better, and that was that. He was fucking dead. Yep. Isn't that the greatest story ever that I just told you? Don't you just love hearing what I just told you? That is a fact. That is what happened to that guy. Well, actually, what actually probably happened is what I just said. But they reported it as like there was thicket and he couldn't see where he was going. And right when he got to the edge of it, surprise, there's an elephant right in front of him and it got him. You know? Nah, no way. He was fucking acting like a big shot, trying to impress his friends. That's what this whole hunting big game animals thing is. It's a big dick measuring contest kind of thing. Fucking the biggest, worst, stupid fucking assholes of this world engage in this behavior. Yeah. Rich guy doesn't know what he's doing in life. He's having like a midlife crisis. His problems aren't real problems. He's not trying to help anyone or raise a family or be a nice person. No, his problems are, I'm worried if people think I'm not cool or if I'm lame. I saw in the newspaper the so-and-so rich guy is an asshole, and I don't like being treated like that, so, I feel like I need to do something cool. I'm gonna kill a fucking tiger or something. Yeah. I'm gonna prove that I'm a badass. This is how these retards think, dude. So, they engage in this behavior from time to time. It's a class thing, too. You think you're better than everyone, think you're special. Like, you want to invite people over to your house and be like, yeah, That big monstrous animal's head hanging on my wall, it was coming right at me. But I fucking took it down because I'm a badass. They actually think this is cool or something. Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, these are like the worst people in the world. So, you know, whenever like a submarine billionaire, you remember the Titanic thing? Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. And I hate to say this because it makes me sound like kind of an asshole, but hey, I'm kind of an asshole, so I'll say it. The kid that died, yeah, he was probably going to grow up to be a gigantic piece of shit anyway, to be honest with you. I mean, come on. Come on. There was a sliver of a chance he was going to be a decent person. Now, here's the sad part. I'm sure he was a decent person when he currently got fucking imploded. But, you know, he definitely would have grown up to be a worthless piece of shit. The sons of billionaires, come on, dude. Come on. They all suck. They're all very unlikable. Who's the coolest billionaire in the world? Who's like the best one, the most non-threatening, the one that doesn't fuck shit up hardly at all? Probably Beyonce or Taylor Swift. At least they make certain women happy. Like, those are probably the best ones we got. Isn't that fucking lame and pathetic? A couple of corporatists that, you know, lucked and bullied their way to the top of the music industry, basically. Like, they're a couple of fucking assholes. That's for sure. What billionaire isn't, man? I guess maybe a child billionaire, if there's such a thing. But they always get shaped into dickheads. It's the environment you're around. After a while, you just become classist. It grows on you. I have all this money. I can do whatever. I am better. I'm better than you. They start to adapt that supremacist mindset. Even though, like, it's painfully obvious that you're just flesh and bone. You're just a rotting meat sack that's about to go bad one day. That's all you are, dude. Bullets and blades and diseases can rip right through you and kill your ass easily, like anybody else. You're not better, dude. You're not better than other people. Those who engage in that behavior are fucking being stupid. They're letting ego take the place of fucking logic. Come on, man. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the worst people in the world, billionaire trash. Yeah, I hope they all die. I'd kill them all myself if I had the ability to pull it off without, you know, getting got myself. Damn it. Because I don't want to die. I like living. Feels good. You get to, you know, get laid and eat good food and feel good. If you're me, if you're like me, you know, if you're a slave in the fucking mines in Africa or a child in Gaza right now, then no, you don't have it fucking made. It's terrible. And that shit pisses me off. Because basic science and math tells us that it is possible for every human being on the planet to live a decent life. Unless they're really unlucky and they, like, you know, born deformed and half dying or something. Yeah, fucked up shit like that. That's tragic. You can't do much about that currently. Medical science has helped to definitely prevent that kind of thing more, but you know what I mean. The point I'm making is we could all live decently, you know? But no, billionaire trash with their endless genocides and wars have pitted us against each other and fucked us all up, and it's all their goddamn fault. And it's also frustrating because a lot of us are uneducated bastards who are fucking stupid and don't seem to understand what the fuck I'm talking about right now. And yeah, it feels hopeless sometimes. And the truth is, a lot of it is hopeless. But like anything, it's complicated. So not all of it is hopeless. So you work with what you got, you know? You try to explain things to people as best as you can. Even though sometimes you're pretty sure they're a complete fucking retard and they're not going to get anything. And everything you're saying to them is going through one ear and out the other. But hey, whatever, you know? Part of being smarter than other people because of your experiences is, you know, part of the fun, man. So fucking tell them. Yeah, it might be repetitive and pointless, but that's who you are. You're gonna say the right thing. You're gonna say the correct shit, you know? Like, let's say a guy is being retarded. You could tell that guy, you're a fucking retard, man. But sometimes you're just like, why even bother responding? That makes me feel retarded for even giving this guy any attention in the first place. But then there's that other part of you that eventually you're just like, no, that's who I am. I'm going to call this guy a retard because he deserves it. You're a fucking retard. So you say it anyway. Fuck it, man. You know? It's like the 343 fanboys. I used to argue with all of them, and eventually I was just like, this is stupid. Like, this is fucking stupid. Just let it go. But then ultimately, from time to time, I do tell one, hey, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Go kill yourself. Fucking worthless. Simping for microtransaction trash. You're just absolute garbage. Yep. Sad to say, most Halo fans are like that. It's bad enough we got a developer that's fucking god awful, but the Halo fans, I'd say like 80 or 90% of them are retarded. Just violent, sexist, racist, right wing type weirdo freaks, you know? Or like libtarded shills that bootlick corporations, and you know they're secretly racist and sexist too. They're just better at hiding it, you know. It's weird though. There's like hardly any right wing 343 dick riders, but you know, right wing liberal is the same shit really. So, but yeah, that is weird. I haven't noticed many like I hate woke shit, you know. But the 343 games are not woke. They are good. I haven't seen that. there's probably some weirdo out there that's doing that. There's all kinds of shills and grifters now. You got one for everything now, I swear to God. Anyway, man oh man. I'm working on this sick guitar project for my gold Strat. I got one of those golden covers from Kaish. That's the company. Kaish. Kaish, I think. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, they were selling the gold plates, and I had a silver plate, and the fucking silver plate kind of fit, but not really. And I was like, that's good enough. I'll spray paint it gold, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I don't know. This plate might be like a vintage thing based on my history here. And I think I might have lost it. And this is actually a very valuable vintage plate. So I was like, I shouldn't do that. Let's just keep it in storage. This thing might be actually very valuable. Because I think it's an Avery plate. So you could sell that for like $50, literally. So I was like, nah, I'll just leave it alone. I'll buy a new one from a different company, and I bought one from Kaish, and it was about $10. I was like, sweet. So I got it, and fucking eBay, they fucking told me it was in the mail, and I was like, oh good, my gold plate has arrived. Let me go check the mail. Nothing there. Like, motherfucker, what the fuck is this? So I go back, and then the eBay is telling me all this shit. Please check with your nearby neighbors. Maybe it was delivered improperly. All this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, maybe wait a few more days. Sometimes the information gets recorded incorrectly. And it's like, yeah, great. Wonderful. Okay. So I waited about 3 days. Still didn't show up. So I started complaining to eBay. They said they were working on addressing it. And then it finally actually arrived. At which point I had to just be like, alright, stop everything. Fucking, it's here. Whatever. Even though I did fucking, like, say that I wanted my money back or a refund, because it's like, okay, maybe this was a bad idea. But anyway, it showed up, and it's whatever. Fucking post office fucked up, or eBay updated their shit all wrong I don't know what the fuck happened. But it's fine. I got it, and it looks great. It works good. And what's fucking funny is I thought it would be compatible with any of my strats, basically, because I have a bunch of strats. I have 16 fucking Stratocasters. God damn. And it doesn't fit on any of them except the fucking one that I got it for. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It doesn't fit. Well, no, it fits on the one at work for some reason, which is a Cluson part, which is weird because I bought that bridge 3 different times, and it doesn't fit on a few of the other ones, but it fits on these 2 that I have, which is fucking weird. Whatever. Maybe the dimensions are slightly different, or there's a manufacturing measurement that wasn't considered, or something like that. I don't know. But it doesn't matter, because who cares? I only got the gold, I only got the Stratocaster bridge plate for this one gold guitar, and I got it in gold, of course, so it's all gold matching, and it looks great. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make here is when you buy a part like that, odds are it's not going to fit good. I got really fucking lucky. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was hoping it would fit, and it did. But it doesn't fit on any of the other models I have. Like, holy shit. I should have done my research on these plates and see how they fit and what they can fit on. But that's kind of complicated, and I got a mess of parts, and I don't know what the fuck they are. So how the fuck am I going to figure that out completely, properly, 100%? I'm not. So I was just like, fuck it. Let's try it. And yeah, shipping kind of fucked me over for a sec there, but they sorted it out, and then a week after all that bullshit, it finally arrived. And yeah, it looks great, and it works good on that. And the original plate, it does stick to it, but it falls off kind of easy, which was terrible, of course. You don't want that. But yeah, this new one I got, oh yeah, it fits right on there perfectly. And what's awesome about it is the bridge, the bridge, it, what do you call it? Sorry, I need a drink. The bridge is like a gold color, you know? Kind of sucks. Sorry, what I meant is like a strong gold color, you know? Like I kind of want it to all be a very similar looking shade of gold, so it looks really like, really like made well with attention to detail, trying to get every part of it to look, you know, very matching, you know. But for some reason, I couldn't get a bridge that was the right shade of gold. It was almost an orange kind of gold on this very old, authentic gold-looking guitar. So I thought that looked kind of tacky and shitty. I was like, man, that's like noticeably a different fucking shade of gold. Nah, fuck that. But this bridge plate that I got covers it, so I'm happy. Super happy. Yeah, that guitar is... Ooh, it turned out to be one of my best, actually. Yeah, for a vintage vibe. Oh my god. Maybe I should bring it in here and show you motherfuckers. Maybe I will. I'm kind of lazy, so I'll do it some other time. Oh man, oh man. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, apparently they wrapped up the Ocarina of Time remake. Can they deliver a trailer to me that would be so fucking great and amazing and kick-ass that I would just like start jizzing my pants and I would be unable to help myself, and I would reach into my fucking wallet and pull out hundreds of fucking dollars and be like, I'm getting a Switch too. Will the new Zelda trailer, when it comes, will it be able to hype me up like that? Will I be overcome with this sensation to relive my childhood's greatest video game ever made, Ocarina of Time? I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. Yeah, I have no faith. Yeah, I was pissing some people off because they were hyped for it, and I was just like, I don't know, man. Remakes have been kind of sucking. And when you think about it logically, remakes historically, most of them, you know, they're alright, I guess. Maybe they kind of suck, but they definitely aren't better than the original most of the fucking time. And they're definitely not so damn fucking good and great that they become this game that you play on and off for years down the road. No, that doesn't really happen with remakes. It's pretty fucking rare. And yes, I'm right. And these motherfuckers were forced to agree with me. But they're such fucking simps for Nintendo that, you know, they wanted to argue with me. And they're just like, oh, that's not true. Sometimes a remake is great. and they were giving me examples that were just bad. Like they argued Super Mario RPG remake is better than the SNES version. They're wrong. The SNES is original. It's got the charm to it. It's got all these weird glitches that you can abuse and stuff. And oh man, it's better. It's better, dude. Oh, look at Master Crap Collection. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. It's like, we got all the Halo games at 60 frames. Like, frames are what you're focusing on, cuck? How about the game actually fucking working? Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I hate modern gamers. They're just like, the frame rates aren't as good as they are now, so all the old games are bad. Oh my god. My goodness. What are you gonna do with these fucking retards? I swear to God. It's like, well, you're the microtransaction generation of gamers, so of course you're fucking stupid. My goodness. I feel bad for kids today, because they're dumber overall. At least the men are. You ladies of the younger generations are still keeping your heads on straight for the most part. But even y'all have a kind of an uphill battle here. But yeah, the men of younger generations than mine, fuck, you guys are screwed. Gen Z, you guys are really fucked. And Gen A, oh man, you guys are fucked. You guys are doomed. You guys are completely fucking doomed. Your future is you're all hobos basically. Yeah. That's terrible. In a way, I kind of can't blame you for being stupid assholes. You're getting dealt a shit hand here, you know. Like, I know I would probably be as dumb and annoying as you motherfuckers if I was growing up in y'all's circumstances. I mean, that fucking sucks. I'm trying to learn some Kirby tunes, man. Kirby! Don't mind my amp. It makes that popping noise every time I turn it on. It's fucked up. I need to get that fixed or something. But I don't really care, so just let it be. Alright. Wait, no, how's it go? What a goofy sounding. That shit sounds so goofy. And Nintendo music is hilarious sounding. It's comedic. I mean, listen to this shit. Wait, how's it go? Something like that, right? Something like that. What other Nintendo songs do I know? Goofy fucking shit. Nintendo sounds goofy. Don't you love it? But you know what? Nintendo often sounds great too. Like, just beautiful. Like, listen to this. Yeah, Nintendo's weird. They'll throw a ton of memorable, funny jams at you, and then you're just like, you're goofy. You're fucking goofy sounding. But then they'll toss you like a legendary sounding, awesome. Like, it's not goofy. It sounds just great. Like, you made art here. It's not just funny sounding. Like, it's beautiful. Like the Zelda, the fairy song, you know? How's that one go? Something like that. Yeah, that's great. A lot of the Zelda music is like that, honestly. Zelda has some goofy ass tracks, but, you know, they also got some of the best. Shit, Ocarina of Time, it's considered the greatest game in the world by a lot of people because of the music, you know? What else should I play? Um, yeah, Zelda's great, man. Yeah, what's great about Zelda is it's a franchise that has basically the best video game music in the world. I've classed the best video game music. I've classed it into three categories: SquareSoft shit, Nintendo shit, and a little bit of everything else from everywhere here and there. That's it. That's it. That's it, man. Know those three things, and you'll find yourself some good ass motherfucking video game music. That's it. That's all it is. Just remember those three things I said. Look up Squaresoft video game music. Look up Nintendo video game music. And then, you know, stuff here and there from whatever. Halo, Diablo, StarCraft, Morrowind, you know, Contra, you know, Silent Hill, you know. Yep. Ooh, Metal Gear, you know. Some memorable jams. Metal Gear, how did that one go? Wait, no. Nice. What a badass action sounding theme. They totally were inspired by, what's it called? Fucking. How's that one go? And then there's Escape from New York. How did that one go? Nice. So you can see where that music comes from. Yeah, that pervert Kojima, he's all about that Escape from New York / LA. When's Kurt Russell gonna do Escape from MAGA or whatever? Come on, Kurt, you're getting old, man. Do it before you die. Old man escape, snake escape. Oh, I learned a song from one of the new Final Fantasy remakes. Yeah, the funky gambling song when you're at the end of the game. No, the middle of the game on the boat with all the weird card game shit you can do. Yeah. Yeah, this is how it goes. Wait, no. Yeah. Nice, right? Man, I'm trying to remember the fucking Ren and Stimpy song now. Yeah, did y'all know Ren and Stimpy, the creator was like this giant pedophile weirdo creep? Yeah, isn't that fucked up? Yeah, we watched his cartoons and laughed our asses off. Because he was genuinely a funny motherfucker. He's just also an insane sick fuck. Maybe that's why he was so funny. Because he was just evil and messed up. Funny how that works. But anyway, yeah, he was a weird asshole. Fuck that guy. But yeah, he came up with some funny shit. He didn't write all the jokes, of course, and do everything. No one person does. Come on, that's stupid. That's stupid. I hate that shit. Where people like act like one person is super responsible for, like this massive, great thing that they created. Like come on. That's not a thing. Humans are collectively a society, species that has to work together to do stuff. We all help each other and support each other for the most part. Every member of society is like doing this thing that keeps us going along, basically. At least most of us, anyway. Not you rich billionaire dickheads who deserve to die for this. You know what I mean. So, oh, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I can never think straight in these videos. Let's kill these 5 assholes. How about that? That would be fun. I'm half asleep. I've worked all day. It's getting to be 11. I need to get a shower. Motherfucker. Let's see if I have what it takes to destroy these 5 assholes. This is gonna take all my skill. Man, the TV's not working right. God damn it. Ew, did I just step on a bug or something? Yes, I did. That's gross. Dead roach in here. What is this, Asmongold's room? Nasty. Now, he's got like 50 cockroaches. I only got 1 here, and I think I saw another dead one over there. And I haven't vacuumed in a week. I just need to vacuum. Everyone has roaches. It's just that Asmongold has like a lot of them. Because, that fucking weird fuck is just piling up fast food. Jesus. That's gross, dude. Take out the fucking trash. Lazy bastard. Yeah, isn't that stupid that a guy like Asmongold is popular? Isn't that stupid? And then you realize that there's so many things that are stupid and popular, Look at the movies lately, right? What movies are making $1 billion? They're all pretty bad. Mario, which is just like this cash grab fucking advertisement. Nostalgia bait, remember that slop cartoon movie? Like, Jesus Christ. What about the Michael Jackson biopic? Oh yeah, we're not going to talk about all the real shit. Okay. Fucking coward movie. Fucking, that shit's fucking terrible, dude. The Jackson family should be fucking embarrassed, man. They should do a sequel and actually tell the truth about all this weird drug abuse and fucking psychotic shit and the creepy weird stuff. Yeah, what a dumb movie. And what do we got now? We got The Odyssey. Fucking Matt Damon, Christopher Nolan's dumbass shit. Jesus Christ. His movies are always mid at best. Anyway, that's making a bill. We got the new Spider-Man, that's making a bill. And it doesn't matter how good or bad the Spider-Man movie is. Apparently, this one's pretty mid. Has some cool like swinging from webs kind of real-time shit that was shot really realistically and pretty well. And apparently, Holland fucked his head up on some of these, so give the guy some props, for a rich white boy with everything going good in his life. He kind of paid for it a little with that one. That must have hurt like a bitch. He said he was practically unconscious for a while. Like, yeesh. You almost died, motherfucker. Be careful. Or maybe this is all lies. It's all propaganda and he faked it, that fucking piece of shit. In which case, suck a dick, Holland. You're a bad Spider-Man. And he is a bad Spider-Man. Let's get real. How many Holland Spider-Man movies do you actually love? Come on. And I'm not talking to the dumb people out there. I'm talking about people who have reason when it comes to storylines and shit. Come on, man. There's the first time he showed up in Civil War as a cameo. Whatever. That was okay. There was his first movie where, he fights Michael Keaton, the bird guy. And, apparently he had a hard time fighting that guy, but he could toss around what do you call the Winter Soldier and the Falcon pretty easily. I don't know, that didn't really make sense, but whatever. Spider-Man is not good at fighting Iron Men type dudes, I guess. Sure, that'll explain it. But anyway, fucking that first Spider-Man is okay. Yeah. Take it or leave it, really. Then there's the second one. It had some funny jokes I liked. It had that black dude from Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Smooth. Yeah, that guy's great. So he was funny in the movie. The only part of the movie I really remember, honestly, came for the funny jokes from that dude. That was a really funny part in the movie where the bully character who might be moving in on Spider-Man's woman, that piece of shit, right? He fucking is trying to badmouth Peter Parker and say that he was doing weird stuff in the restroom. And then JB Smooth, who's like the kid's escort for this field trip to make sure everybody doesn't get hurt and whatnot. He interrupts and he's just like, "What did you say, man? You're creeping on people in the bathroom. You need to knock that shit off. That shit's fucking weird, man." that's really fucking funny, dude. I'm still laughing about that one. But that's the only thing I liked about the movie, really. Everything else was kind of mid or whatever. Spider-Man Goes to Paris. What a goofy movie. That's mostly all it is. Gyllenhaal, he's whatever villain. And another villain that's just an Iron Man villain. Boring, not very original. Then we got what? The worst Holland Spider-Man movie, the one where Doctor Strange does a world-altering, fate-altering wish, something his character would never do. Oh my god, this was just retarded. This is the most retarded thing ever, dude. This is the most retarded thing I've seen in these MCU movies. That is terrible. Don't do that. That's bad. Super retarded. But they do it to set up like this emotional multiverse kind of thing, which kind of worked. But because you set it up like a total fucking retard, it doesn't work. So it's very strange. Very strange movie. But, it was super popular. It made almost $2 billion. It was like 1.5, 1.7 bill, something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, it did very well. So, of course, this next one's going to do pretty good, too. And it just came out. And apparently, that Stranger Things chick is in it. And she's terrible in it. She's, overly violent and cruel and sadistic. And then she becomes a sweetheart for no reason. And it's not really earned. And they kind of rush a few other things. And so yeah, it's apparently bad and it's apparently a good Spider-Man movie centering around the character of Spider-Man in many ways, but all the side characters are trash and it's really bad. So Like, the movie does a few things right, apparently. I haven't seen it myself. I'll have to check it out. But here's the thing that's bothering me, though. I need to see this. I don't want to give Marvel any more money. They don't deserve it. Come on. Last year they gave us 3 pretty bad movies. So I don't want to give them money, so I'll probably pirate this shit and watch it. But I heard in the new Spider-Man, he uses AI and invasive tech to spy on citizens to track down the villain, and it's very similar to The Dark Knight. And that sounds like I hate that. For one, Dark Knight already did it, and two, pro pig propaganda messaging. We got fucking Spider Pig here, dude. This is fucking Spider Pig. Tom Holland is pro piglet. And so is the Punisher in this universe. They're a bunch of bootlickers. What is this gay shit? Why is the Punisher even in this? He's supposed to be a rated R badass. And he's in this fucking T for teen queerness. Come on, that's gay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, terrible idea. So yeah, I'm pretty split on the Spider-Man movie. I'm sure it's good in some ways, but yeah, it definitely sounds like it sucks in a lot of ways, so that blows. We'll never have a perfect Spider-Man movie, will we? They're all pretty bad. Let's get real, right? Which one do you really like? None of them. But motherfuckers love the comic book character. He looks fucking cool, right? The spider suit looks badass. He does the slinging and he does this thing with his fingers like he's a rock star when he shoots the... People just love the brand imagery. That's why it's so popular. It's similar to Deadpool, actually, and Batman, you know? My goodness. Or even Wolverine. The character looks cool, so I like it, you know? Like, it just happened to resonate visually with a lot of dumbasses, so that's most of the source of its popularity. I like what I'm seeing with my eyeballs. People are so dumb. But that's most people. That's why so many movies that are terrible in terms of writing are the most popular movies. Because people are dumb. They don't care about logic behind something. They just want to go, ooh, shiny, jingle them keys for me, baby. Oh, that's all it is. It's terrible. People are so fucking shallow and stupid. God damn. Luckily, there's like 10 to 20% of the world that isn't completely fucked in the head by capitalism. So, there's people that get it, but most people don't. And that sucks. And you can blame the fucking pedophile Epsteiner types for keeping it that way instead of letting it not be that fucking way. Just saying.